Cruz with the Idaho News 6 forecast.
Good Monday morning, everyone. It is 5:43. I hope you're off to a good start this morning, that you got a really night's rest. It's Monday, and we're starting the week together. Now, you'll notice that we are going to have a much cooler afternoon ahead. Right now, we have this front moving through the region, and as it does, this is bringing in showers behind us, but also going to increase our cloud coverage and eventually bring us a nice cool down. Now, this other system, this upper level low that we have just moving through the area, eventually that's just going to sit over us, and as it does, it's really going to provide some much needed relief from the heat we've been seeing over the past couple weeks. Now, at the moment, we are looking at showers already starting off the day from Burns upwards towards Lewiston. Looks a little bit heavier as you make your way into Baker City, so heads up there. But otherwise, it's pretty quiet for the rest of us as you head out for your morning commute. And I don't think this is necessarily going to be a washout for our valley floors, but it's definitely possible that we could see a few isolated showers this afternoon. Waking up, it feels really good out there. You've got lower 60s along your valley floors, 72 in Ontario, 42 over in Stanley, and 53 as you head out into Fairfield. By the afternoon, it looks a lot different out there. So we're about 10 degrees cooler, and normally we average about 94 this time of year, but this cold front moving through is really going to provide some relief. You got lower 80s. The hottest spot on the map still going to be Glenns Ferry at 92, but otherwise it looks pretty good and really comfortable for the day ahead. What we look at for the morning is mostly that rain from Baker City into Lewiston. So if you're heading out here this morning, do pack the umbrella. You'll notice throughout the day it scatters from eastern Oregon all the way over to our west central mountains, and it's possible that into the later day we could see again a few pop-up showers along our valley floors, but otherwise it's going to be pretty quiet. We don't really see much rain in the Treasure or Magic Valley, so it's going to be very different if you're heading up to those west central mountains or into eastern Oregon today. By tomorrow morning, we see this influx of clouds move through the area, and as it does, it really is going to provide some much needed relief. Shade throughout the start of the day. By the afternoon ahead and evening, we see a few pop-up showers possible in Rome, and it looks like over to our friends in eastern Idaho. Now, we do eventually dry out, and the heat is going to return. So just a heads up that while it's nice and cool to start the week, it's still going to be a pretty hot end to it, but not as hot as we've seen. So that's already some good news. We are going to be looking at a chance for thunderstorms. So all where you see this area of light green, that's that slight chance. If you do get caught in one, you can expect heavy downpour and even some gusty winds at times. But you also notice that the Treasure Valley isn't in that again, so it's going to be pretty quiet here for our valley floors while all of that rain is moving through just up to the north of us. Now, as far as wildfire smoke goes, let's also talk about this too, because it is going to contribute to some hazy skies throughout your 6 o'clock hours. So if you are anywhere from Boise, Mountain Home, stretching into Twin Falls, it will look a little bit more dense at that time. Waking up tomorrow morning, it does look a little bit quieter and clear to start, and then we kind of see that smoke hover back in through the later end of the day. So just heads up there as you make your way into your afternoon. I know it's been contributing to a few hazy skies. Now, the Cram fire still existing, sitting at about 95,000 acres, but it is working towards containment, and that's what we saw brought a lot of the smoke in last week. So as this rain moves through, that'll make some good efforts for those firefighters out there. But either way, mid-80s into Tuesday afternoon, that heat sneaks up on us in time for the weekend, with mid-90s expected by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.